Well, man, y'all know what time it is. Unboxing coming for y'all. Let me get these boxes open. We'll do the official unboxing in a minute. But yeah, man, about that time. Don't mind the mess or the noise. Let's see what we got in these joints. So, the warranty card, all your regular cardboard, that good stuff. If I can get these joints out the box. It's all that come in the box, man. Throw all that back in there. Joints registered. That still feel kind of heavy. Sure my screws and stuff are in there to get them up out of there. Yeah, man, so that's it. Right here, man. So yeah, man, we're gonna get these joints up out of this box. These screws up out of here. So we get these screws up out of here, wire these joints up, throw them in there, and see what we sounding like. But plenty more content coming. But let me throw these in here and I get right back with y'all. Sure, we got all those sealed up, and then those areas along in there, which cat who built the box, like I said, everything is pretty much sealed. I'm just kind of going back over a couple of things to make sure we don't have any leaks here. So getting all of this cleaned up over some of these lines. Like I said, this one here was a little bit of a gap, so I didn't know if I was getting any air coming through right there. So got that tackled. Got this over here tackled. And I think that's about it. I may have to jump in here. Make sure we got all that sealed up. So may have to get that little area right there. All in all, we are far from finished. Make sure this joint is airtight. And if you haven't been up to date and checking out the videos, what y'all smoking on?
What y'all smoking on?
Now, continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like I said, man, I'm gonna try to put out at least 2 or 3 videos a week. But here lately, this is what we've been working on, man. So, had a couple Planet Audio 8s that I had in there, supposedly 1200 watt subs with a 600 watt RMS. Blew both sets of those. You know what I mean? Barely even messing with them. They played for maybe 5 minutes. You could start to smell them, and then they were cooked after that. I ran these yesterday, not too hard, just trying to give them a little bit of time to break in and not have the same issues. So, you know what I mean? Being a little bit more careful. You know, I didn't run the Planet Audio joints just into the ground, but they should have been able to withstand way much more than they did. But yeah, going with these joints, 800 watts, 400 watts RMS, dual 4-ohm voice coils. Ran those joints in series and they sounded good while I had them in there. Only thing was, like I said, it sounded like I had air coming out of my box. So making sure I get everything buttoned up on here. And what all else we got planned for is I'm gonna touch up a wiring here, which again inside I ain't too much tripping about, but how it's coming out. of the outside, which, like I said, they just ran a hole through, ran a wire through. So I'm gonna do something with all of this here. But I snatched it back out also, man, because what I plan on doing is, I think I mentioned this in one of my other videos, getting me some material. So y'all stay up on that. Grab me some material. Of course, have my channel logo embroidered on it. And we'll be dropping that on here. So all the stuff you see here, you won't see anymore because all of that'll be covered. But that was my plan from jump. I had it in there, you know, as of recent, just to pretty much have some sound. But like before I really just drop it back in there and leave it, I want to have it done right. So then that way, you know what I mean, when someone wants to know what I got back there, you know, I can pop it up. It's custom, the whole nine. So as it sits in there, the subs will be, which I can show you from over here. This is the storage compartment that's in the back of the Durango. That's where my factory jack was. Again, don't use that. I use a floor jack. So pull that out of there, pull the cover off of there. My port goes back up in there. So it basically throws the sound up under the far rear driver seat on the driver's side. So it sets in here. The subs are over here on this side, and basically my port is firing through this hole up under that seat up into the cabin. So yeah, I mean, it's worked out thus far. But like I said, I just got to do a little bit of touch up, man. I mean, it's like anything else. When you go get something, you want to make that thing your own. So that's what I'm in the midst of doing. But when I go get my material and I have that embroidered, my idea, or should I say my vision on what I want the finished product to be, will be having, of course, you've seen what the subs are going to be, but having my material covering all of this, throw my subs in, and have my logo over here on this side. So with all of this space that's not being utilized, had a couple guys ask me, well, man, why don't you mount your amp over there on that side? You know what I mean? I still want to utilize my storage compartment or whatever. And if you were to take a peek in there, you wouldn't know I had anything in there, which I still have to figure out where it is that I'm going to put my amp. Going with a little bit smaller one, the 2600 watt Planet Audio amp that I had in there. It's just really nowhere to put it. Plus, it didn't seem like it was doing any work on the subs. When I have a JBL, a 1200 watt JBL that I have in there now, and that is doing more than enough. So like I said, once I get the box wrapped, or I'm gonna go pick up my material, I have to measure it out, let them know where it is that I need my logo to be embroidered, which I'm gonna probably do it a little bit bigger so it'll take up most of this space here. So in that way, when I pop trunk, or, you know what I mean, let up my storage compartment, y'all know what I'm working with. So just want to let y'all in, man, on a little bit of a process on what it is that I'm working with, trying to continue putting out these videos on a more consistent basis, letting y'all know who it is that y'all dealing with, man. Appreciate everybody who has already subscribed to the channel. If you've liked the video, if you've commented, if you've shared, whatever it is that you've done, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's see what else we have on the agenda. I had some things planned for the vet as far as getting that joint painted. As y'all may know, some of the subscribers that are on my channel who have been checking it out, I was trying my hand in getting that joint wrapped, which I have all my tools and all that good stuff, and I'll probably be getting ready to start taking a few projects here and there, just based on some of the people who want some stuff wrapped, but at the same time, you know, you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, 2 toes, and, you know, part of an elbow. But I checked with a guy before I got the Durango painted, quoted me, you know, $3,600, which it's a little bit of work, you know what I mean? And I can see, you know, you trying to make, you know, a decent profit and have, you know, your profit margin be a certain amount or whatever. But, you know, not everybody's trying to pay them their $4,000 to get, you know what I mean,
Okay.
job. So I'll be taking some of those in, and still some of the stuff that I plan on doing as far as wrapping is concerned. Not B-box type wrapping, but wrapping cars, motorcycles, all that type of stuff. So getting with that. update on the vet. Like I said, I won't be finishing that project. I'm gonna be pulling all of that off of there, and I'll be getting that joint painted. I'll let y'all know what color I'm going with once I drop it in the shop, which again, I'm gonna have to postpone that because I just found out that I'm gonna have to replace my master cylinder and all of that stuff in there. So it doesn't make sense to go get the car painted and potentially get brake fluid on the fresh paint. So gotta drop that in the shop, get that situated, get that fixed. Got a couple shops in mind. Then we can look at paint, continuing to do the interior, all that good stuff. Like I said, plenty of content on the way, so y'all stay tuned. Still got a lot to do in this video, so I won't kill this video too soon. But I don't want the video to be too long, so I may actually come back with a part 2 for the video because I still got to go pick up my material. I got to go to the embroidery shop, so I may have that all in a second video. So that way y'all not watching, y'all feel like y'all watching an episode or something on Netflix. Even though be cool if, you know what I mean, they put a brother on Netflix. Netflix, if y'all watching, man, cut me a check. But no, man, I'm going to bring this video to a close. Just wanted to give y'all an update on what it is that I'm doing, getting this box sealed up and all the stuff that I have planned from here on out. So, like I said, man, y'all stay tuned. Got much more coming to y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff, man. Till next video, I'll holla at y'all. Peace.